Hello everyone, I'm Turbo Matrix, Boojies call me Matrix, and welcome to, welcome back to Fortnite. And well, hold up, I gotta change this music. I gotta change this to this one. A little bit more calming. So, basically, this video is just my overall opinion and rating of this Fortnite season. And I want to do this in a Team Rumble match. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, before I start, actually, I just wanted to clarify, this is all my opinion. I love Fortnite. I've played it since Chapter 1, Season 5. So, I've been through quite a few seasons. I've played every single season of Fortnite. I haven't stopped and took a 2-season or a 1-season break. I've played every single season, so I know the difference between a good season, a really good season, a decent season, and a bad season. So I think I have I don't want to say a lot of say, but I know my thing or two. It's not just some 10-year-old going, "Oh my gosh, I love Fortnite, best every season's best season ever," or some 30-year-old man in their parents' basement going, "Fortnite sucks. This season's trash." Yeah. Anyways, let's start out with the dislikes. My first dislike, the Battle Pass. So, there's a few skins that are really good in the Battle Pass, like Ronin, which is the one I'm wearing right now. Spider-Man, obviously, and then the Foundation. But besides that, all the other Battle Pass skins, they were just decent. Some of them were even bad. The Haven skin was probably my least favorite, just because she has so many masks, and they're all just useless. There should have never been Haven mask challenges. They came out way too late in the season. I'm not even going to try to get any of the Haven masks, because the Haven mask came out way too close to the end of the season. Unless you grind hours and hours of Fortnite, you will not be able to get all the Haven masks normally. So yeah, that's just my opinion on the Battle Pass. It's also the Battle Pass. It feels, and I understand the theme, sorta, with these Season 1 Battle Passes that kind of have them a little, I don't want to say plain, but yeah, they're a little plain. There's no super spicy, if that's even the right word, skins in the Battle Pass during Season 1. Chapter 2, Season 1, those skins were the base minimum plain. This season, there was a few interesting skins, the Foundation, stuff like that, but all the rest of them, even Ronin, were just a little plain. But still, some of the skins were a good kind of plain. Obviously, I can't really say that the Spider-Man skin was plain, because it's not like that's a Fortnite didn't make Spider-Man, so they kind of already had something to base it off of. Now, second for my disliked is the amount of XP glitches. Yes, this isn't necessarily all Epic Games' fault at all, but I just hate seeing, I never did a single XP glitch. As you can tell by my level 177, I grinded. I've done all the season challenges and stuff like that so far. I've completed my milestone quests, as much as I can. We're not even going to talk about Haven. But yeah, so there's that. The XP glitches, they're a little annoying, just seeing, oh, get to level 100 in 30 minutes. It just felt too clickbait, but it's not clickbait because they were actually true. And people were taking advantage because Epic just took so long to, remove their maps or do this, and this. Now they've done a better job. I have not seen a single XP glitch video in a while. So yeah, that's good. Now, that's it for my disliked. Obviously, if you guys have more dislikes or things that you didn't like this season, please leave a comment down below. Now, for my liked, constant map changes is number one. We've had so many map changes. We got Covert Canyon. We got, whoa, I'm not in the circle yet. Tilted Towers, which I'm in right now, which was a great... I'm so glad they brought it back. What other map changes do we get? We got, obviously, the driller sites, the sinkholes around the place. And yeah, so I love the map changes. Keep it up. Epic. It was... this was so many good map changes this season. Now, constant updates. Now, updates, they don't have to be like, oh, we added an entirely new POI. Just the fact that every 2 weeks they had a big content update that either, like, brought a new POI or brought, like, a bunch of weapons and stuff to the game or something like that. Or, and then a week after that, they had, like, a quick hotfix update. So every week, there was a new update. Of course, there wasn't one when they were, like, on break and stuff. But there was an update every week, whether that was a hotfix or that was a big content update. It was just great. It was excellent. Now, another thing that is huge that I'm so glad they did was this. They listened to the community so much this season. So one of the biggest, like, examples of them listening to the community this season, other than, like, the constant updates and stuff like that and map changes, was the snowy area. Now you might be wondering, so it's a snowy area, I get that, but before it was covering a lot of the map. It was covering, like, half the map. And originally their plan, according to leakers and stuff like this, was all the snow was going to melt except on some of, like, the higher mountains. So everywhere around Logjam Lumberyard was just going to be normal grass. But the community hated this because they liked how there's a sand biome down here. I still think there's too much grass, but there's a sand biome down here, there's grass over here, there's a little water area over here, and then there's a snow area. They love that. If they were to get rid of that snow area, there just would have been way, way too much grass. I still think that there's too much grass, but that's fine because the little snowy area, they have to break it up in all the water. So, yeah, that's a huge example of them listening to the community. Now, another thing is the story. I really liked how much they went into the story this season, and I bet they did this because next season's gonna have even more story with all the leaks, like war season and stuff like that. Just like Chapter 2, Season 2, except now it's Chapter 3, Season 2 war, like IO versus this, and this. I mean IO versus the 7. You know, just completing my challenges right now, because, yeah. So yeah, it was just so... The story and how they included challenges, the season challenges, into the story. How they had those, like, every week or 2 weeks or something like that. Weekly. No, it was weekly, like, new challenge. That was, like, big. They would get a ton of XP from it. It was, like, multi-step, and it had something to do with the story. I do think they did a decent job with the XP. Obviously, the start of the season had some trouble gaining XP and stuff like that, but they fixed it later on. That's why the XP glitches were a big problem. And they even added the Monarch skin, which I'm actually wearing her back bling right now, which gives you, I think it's like 28 or something levels from completing all of her challenges. That's how I'm almost to level 200. I'm planning on getting level 200 before the season ends. Whoa, where's this guy? But, yeah. I just really enjoyed that. How they fit in the story, they did decent. It's kind of like in the middle. I didn't really like how they did the XP this season. It felt very lackluster in the beginning, if that's the correct usage of that word, but towards the end they fixed it. So again, they listened to the community. Now my overall opinion for this season and all that stuff is it was a great start to the chapter. Even though that there was a few problems and stuff, and obviously the battle pass wasn't that good, it was a great start to the chapter. The constant map updates and stuff like that, I hope they keep on doing this every season, because this might just make it one of the best chapters ever. If they have the constant updates and stuff like that, maybe even better than Chapter 1, I dare to say. Now, my overall season rating for this season is a 7.5 out of 4. That's my overall season rating. 7.5. The reason why it's 7.5, I don't think it deserves to be an 8 because of the battle pass and stuff like that. Actually, wait, no, I'm changing it. 8. It deserves to be an 8. It deserves to be 8. The reason it doesn't deserve to be a 9 or a 10, because right now, the season wasn't that perfect. Obviously, the glitches, the battle pass wasn't that good. But I think next season, it's gonna be way better than this season, and next season might even be a 10 out of 10 season, or like a 9.5. If they keep up the constant updates, they have all this other stuff. Oh, I totally forgot. Another thing I liked was the sliding. They added sliding. Duh. I really like the sliding. That's why it deserves an 8. They introduced a brand new mechanic. They did it well. Like, look at this. They did it well. It feels balanced. It does not feel overpowered at all. So, yeah. That's why I think this season deserves an 8 out of 10. Flash it on the screen. Hip hip hooray. 8 out of 10 season. It does not deserve a 9 because the battle pass was not that great. It does not deserve a 10 because this season, well, the battle pass, and it just didn't feel perfect. But no season can be perfect. Or, well, it can, but it's really hard to do because it can't really please everybody. There'll always be something. But yeah, I love this game. I cannot wait for next season. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. I know it was this video was just me talking a bunch, but I just needed to get this video out here on my opinion for the season. But yeah, a great start to the chapter. Great start. And I cannot wait to be making more Fortnite content for all you. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!